Chapter 1189. Faye had her mouth closed to Nancy. Nancy said in shock, "Faye, we can't." They could fool around, but Nancy could not accept kissing her, so she turned red from the neck up. Faye felt like teasing Nancy because she looked shy and shocked. Nancy could not believe that she grabbed her and tried to forcefully kiss her. Nancy started to resist out of shock. They were messing about on the sofa. However, the slim figure waved his hand and drowned them in endless darkness. Nancy was instantly shocked. She felt as if she was pulled into the dark trenches by countless hands. Her heart was beating rapidly. There was a thunderous sound coming from the darkness at that moment. A ray of light cut through the darkness like lightning. The attack also went for the slim figure's heart at high speed. The slim figure was shocked. The sword of darkness was formed in his hand, and he stabbed at the lightning attack. A loud explosion could be heard. Spiritual energy dissipated and surged to the sky, which caused the roof to be blown away. The dissipated spiritual energy held in the air. The darkness faded away, and the slim figure was caught off guard. He looked at Faye, who stood with hands behind her back. Nancy was also shocked. She looked at Faye and the slim figure in disbelief. She had no idea when the slim figure entered the room, nor did she know who it was. At the same time, she found it hard to believe that Faye had grown so powerful. The slim figure said slowly, "You're not her." "You're right." Faye's body transformed and became Wilbur. Nancy widened her eyes in shock. Her mouth was wide open. She pointed at Wilbur and yelled, You. I'm sorry. I was only fooling around," laughed Wilbur awkwardly. Nancy blushed harder and scolded him, "You scoundrel." Then, she dodged away, but there was a sweet smile on her face. It was as though she had forgotten about the threat in the room. Wilbur smiled awkwardly. The slim figure asked coldly, "Have you noticed me since the beginning?" "Of course. You're in my territory. What's the difference between me and an idiot if I can't notice you?" asked Wilbur in a displeased tone. The slim figure frowned and asked, "How did you know who I was going to attack?" "You kept inspecting Faye with your spirit energy just now, so I knew you were going to attack her. Am I right?" asked Wilbur coldly. The slim figure looked at Wilbur silently. The darkness behind him tumbled. Wilbur scoffed coldly and said, "Let me guess. You want to kill me, but you're going to capture one of the women I care about, just in case your assassination fails. That way, you can escape with a hostage. Am I right?" The slim figure stayed silent. "Tell me who sent you to kill me, and I might consider sparing your life," said Wilbur nonchalantly. Meanwhile, a few people could be heard from the outside. Eileen, Zeke, Chester, and Shepard flew towards the room, and they formed a square formation to surround the room. Wilbur sneered coldly at the slim figure. The slim figure raised his arm at that moment. A dark spiritual fireball shot at Wilbur in the face, then who surged to the sky instantly. Wilbur scoffed coldly and crushed the fireball, then immediately chased after the fleeing assassin. They were instantly 100 meters high in the air. Wilbur yelled, "Are you trying to run away?" Suddenly, the slim figure spread his black wings. There were black flames coming out from his eyes as he shouted, "Border of darkness." A square border abruptly appeared, and it was 100 meters wide, caging Wilbur and himself in it. "Are you Sage Bass, the wings of darkness?" asked Wilbur coldly. Sage replied coldly, "I didn't want to run away. I only wanted other people to stay out of our battle." Eileen and the others had a solemn look on their faces. The spiritual pressure emitted from the border made them feel an immense threat.